changed the thing. Now are you working? Now if I reload the page, you should be streaming to the correct one. Are you streaming to the correct one? No, you're not. Why are you not streaming? Why is it not working? Tube stream is scuffed, and that's because tube streaming, it's scuffed overall. Yeah. There it is. Is it working now? Is it working? Okay, it's working on the correct one now. Hello, chat. Hi, hi. Is my hand tracking? Oh, that's right. I can't see it because of delays. Because of delays, I can't see it. Oh no. Oh no. Let's try that again. Hi, chat. Hello. I'm small today. That is correct. I'm gonna be doing Whisper ASMR Zatsu stream today. So, quiet Laika? Quiet Laika, exactly. We're being extra quiet today. We're gonna be whispering today. Because I need to learn how to shut my goddamn mouth. I never learned how to shut my yapper, so we're gonna be trying some quiet whispery today. I thought it'd be really fun and really cute to do some silly little whispers. Hello, hi chat. Hello YouTube chat. I'm glad that this is working properly. I'm gonna have to do the thing. Even in cozy ASMR we are scuff. Exactly, exactly. And we'll take it funny, cozy time. The fox lady gets it, the fox lady does get it. Well, I guess I should put down the EDM pad and look at my lo-fi pad. Yo! Something I'm not used to, like being incredibly hyper. Exactly. So, about that, my depression's been really bad recently. Which is why we're doing, like, the really chill stream today. Because, I don't have the energy to do the normal, like, happy, high, hyper ferret. So we're going to be doing EP ferret. I was going to use the cozy model, but the cozy model is currently breaking. There's part of it that breaks because it's not rigged properly in this specific pose. So we're just going to be doing this in the normal pose. It'll be fine. We're here for yapping, no worries. Let's see, silent lab period. Yeah, quiet yap, quiet yap. Quiet yap sesh. Lol. Here for anything and everything. That's good, that's good. Hello Dragon, hello Gio, hello Red, hello Yelly, hello Auntie. Are you on a bed? No, I'm on a couch. I'm relaxing on a couch. I should probably make that better known. Hold on. I'm on a really big comfy couch today. So yeah, I'm on a really comfy couch. Let me just... It's a really comfy couch. It's cozy ferret or Japanese goblin. Exactly. We are Japanese goblin. I'm on a couch. I'm just like, I want to be comfy in the streamer space today. Just because it's going to be like more chill, more low-key. This will be a great one to fall asleep to the VOD of. Because we're going to be very quiet. I just wanted it to be cozy. This is the stream probably that it would be best to like lay down, calm down, and like sleep. Oh, and the YouTube and Twitch rivalry continues. YouTube's on top today because they were the ones who first chatted. YouTube was the one who first chatted. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta go grab something real quick. Hold on. I gotta go grab something from my screen. My screens. Oh. Pardon the scuff. Pardon the scuff. I needed to grab something from the overlays on this side. Copy. And then we'll go back to this. And then we're gonna... I don't think we're good to paste this, so... We'll just paste it on. We'll see how it works. Okay, there we go. You guys are tied right now for view count. I'm keeping track of Twitch versus YouTube now, by the way. I hope you all know. I'm pinning you against each other. Hold on, let me just grab view count. Perfect. And we'll plop it just... Where's a place that's easily to be read? I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so I can read it easier, and it's gonna go just right down here. There we go. That'll work. I like to keep the view count on track because it's really easy. The nice anime, thank you. I made her myself. I made this in Vroid and I love it. Can I cook pizza to the ferret VOD? Exactly. That would be great. I actually had pizza pockets before coming on stream today, so That it would be fitting. It would be fitting. Let me quickly grab and move around this a little bit. And then, yeah, it's still got the shaky cam on. Lovely. I like having the handheld cam. It's really, really cozy. What are we doing today? We're just sitting here talking and doing some ASMR. I'm gonna be quietly talking today and probably doing some whispering and some slipping. Right now I'm currently whispering, so like... I can actually whisper, like whispery whisper, but it doesn't sound that good. Especially on the cam. Especially on this. I have to get really close to my mic for you guys to hear me. And plus, I just feel like the soft voice sounds a lot nicer. Twitch versus YouTube. I don't see them having any emotes. Inferior platform. Oh no. The bullying starts. The Twitch bullying starts. You guys are the chats, I imagine them as like siblings. YouTube is the older sibling and... Well, actually no. Which one came first? Did Twitch or YouTube come first? Which one came first? I can't read chats this way. Jesus. Let's see here. What? Huh? Oh, I don't know. Switch for C. Oh, this is gonna become a meme. It's a meme. It's a funny haha meme. Why are we whispering? Are you in danger? No, I'm not in danger. I'm fine. Hold on, my Twitch cast of this is really, really slow. I don't know why. It's not catching up with... There we are. Why are you whispering? Blink if you need help. No, I'm fine. I just... To be honest, I'm just been very, very depressed recently. Just because I am. I get sads a lot. And that's been happening a lot more recently. So I thought I'd just do like a really, really chill, calm talking stream. We're trying lots of things. God, the ferret being chill is throwing things out of whack. My server machines are going down and my laptop just crashed. Oh no, I'm sorry. Whisper ferret is too much ferret. The whisper ferret is too much ferret for Auntie. It's fine. TikTok, YouTube, which one is your favorite? That's actually a toughie. I get the equal amounts of spam on both of them. I don't have an opinion really about that. I don't have an opinion on which streaming platform is better. Both of them have their ups and downs. Like, for example, Twitch has the up of you can get custom emotes. There's a lot of things you can do on Twitch that you can't on YouTube, and there's a lot of things you can do on YouTube that you can't on Twitch. Now let me be serious for a sec. Got any professional help? I'm trying. I'm really trying. It's just really, really tough to get professional help when you are not making a lot of money. So chat, I should probably mention this. Things haven't been going well at my day job. The entirety of this month so far, and we're almost at the end of the month, I've only worked one day. I worked one day for 4 hours. So I'm barely getting any money from my work. So I've been really hounding and trying to do things for VTubing and Twitch and YouTube, which is why we started multicasting. Is so hopefully I can hit numbers on one of the platforms so that way I can start making like ad revenue. And so I'm having at least a little bit of income instead of like this month alone I've probably only made like $40 from my actual day job. And it's like scaring me. So yeah. Only 4 hours in 1 month. Exactly. Only 4 hours of work in 1 month. And basically I've talked to them like, hey, you know, you're not giving me a lot of hours, and they're like, we just haven't had them hours to give. Even though like even with only putting certain workers like me who live with family and stuff still on like only 4 hours a week, they're still having to cut hours. The company is putting us in a really bad position. And it sucks. And it's been kind of really messing with my mental health since I haven't had much to do. Hands are glitching? Yeah, they do that. The tracking program isn't the best. But it isn't the worst either. Here, I'm gonna lean back a bit. So that way, hopefully that helps. Yeah, that helps with the clipping. For me to stop the clipping, it would be a whole thing. It's just that the program is a little iffy. But, yeah. You need snack money. I've had some mandatory overtime. No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to... Here's the thing. This is the big thing that I've been even talking with Carolyn and everyone else around. Is that I've been, like, very much... I don't want to e-beg. I really don't want to e-beg. Because I don't want to have to put that pressure on you guys that you guys need to sub or you need to do the Kofi or that you guys need to get... Like, I don't want to put that kind of pressure on y'all. Because it's unfair of me to. Especially because compared to other streamers, I don't do the same amount of work. I typically have I have less streams a week. I have less hours than a lot of other VTubers. But, like, it's a whole thing. It's hard to explain in, like, a concise manner. But, like, money's been really tight, and I've been working on it. In hopefully good news, I've been going back and researching schooling options. Because of how low income I currently am, and how low income, like, my parents are, even if I were to, like, live with them again, I could get certain student benefits that allow me to start, like, paying for school. And the plan is to maybe go and go back to school. Not like college, but like a trade job. So that way I can at least be doing something that can hopefully get me money in the future. Not only that, but with the plans to hopefully move from America to Canada, hopefully that can also help with that. Because I will have a job that's in demand up there, because all of the trades are in demand everywhere. So we're working on the plan. It's just figuring out a lot of things. Because I don't drive, that's also a little bit of the issue. And, like, trust me, I've tried to drive, and I get panic attacks, so it's a whole thing. But we've been trying to work on it and trying to make the best out of it. As someone who works something semi-trade, I will say trade jobs pay well. They do. They really do pay well. They pay well, and they are very in demand. And it's a whole thing. This is actually a thing I had to talk about with my parents recently. Like, I try not to resent my parents at all for anything. Even though, at points, it kind of is deserved. But, like, right now, my biggest resentment towards them is because I wanted to go to trade school. When I was in high school, they had a program that allowed us to go to the local vocational school as a high school student, and we'd learn there for most of the day, and then they would bus us to and from the school. And my parents said no, that I wasn't allowed to do that, that I had to go to college, that I had to, like, they basically were like, I have to go to college, I have to go get, like, a good paying, like, and nowadays they're like, yeah, we wish we would have let you go, because at least then you would be doing something. It's really hard because I feel like a failure all the time. I think that's my biggest issue, is that I keep feeling like a failure. What time of day is it where you are? It's afternoon. It's afternoon, starting to get a little towards night. The sun is setting. I usually stream during sunset hours for where I am. I know for West Coast, it's pretty early. It's like a middle of the day. People are probably just starting to get out of school. Or just starting to get out of, like, morning shift jobs. or they're at lunch at the morning shift jobs. But it's afternoon for me. I probably should try and start streaming later so I can maximize like time efficiency, but it's harder to do. Mainly because of family, mainly because of the. Oh yeah, it's noon. Yeah, for the other side of the country, it's like noonish. It's time. Time is fun. Time is a deadly laser. But yeah, it's just like I'm OSHA certified forklift operator, so my job is somewhat in demand. Yes. See, a lot of the trade jobs are in demand, and that's probably the best advice that I could give you. If you're wanting like a good paying job, go to trades. The trades are probably gonna be your best bet right now. But yeah, I originally wanted to go for digital design and marketing, and they were very much against it. Now I'm looking into... Huh? What? A stupid bastard, thank you so much for the follows. The alert box is not in the right spot. Hold on. Why is my alert box not in the right spot? I'm gonna unlock that. Like, that's the other thing. I'm starting to become very disillusioned with VTubing and the VTubing community at large. For some reason. I don't know why. Like, the more I apply to places, the more I'm just getting rejected, and the more I'm just getting told, like, oh, maybe next time. And when I then apply the next time, and I check in, they're like, maybe next time. And nobody's been willing to give me constructive criticism on how I can improve as a streamer. What are the, like, you keep saying that it's not a right fit for now. How do I make it a right fit for now? How do I continue going on? And how do I, like, make more? Like, how do I meet that standard? And every time, like, it's a whole thing of, like, I don't know how to improve. And everything I do just feels like it's running in circles of it doesn't work. I try the next thing, doesn't work. It's just a whole thing. It's not just for VTubing. Next time is just a nice way of saying no. That's fair. That's fair. It would be better if they actually mentioned, if they would actually tell you why you didn't get into a place. Like, that's the only thing that I can give credit to the previous company I was in for, is that when I at first was told no, they told me why. And they specifically said, like, you know, the reason we didn't go with you is because there's one person we see fitting the role better. Completely agree. You're cute. You're cuter, is that just me? No, I'm a very cute person. I try and be very, very cute most of the time. It's hard to start out, especially trying to stand out. I had a good friend of mine tell me to lean into what I do best, and she encouraged me a lot, so I owe her a lot. That's fair. That's fair. Trust me, I'm trying not to get super emotional on stream. It's just, especially with the Zatsus, that's just kind of how it goes usually. So I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out the whole thing. Where am I from? I can't disclose exactly. Hello, hi Callard. Welcome to quiet chatting and unpacking emotional baggage. I'm seriously just like sitting here like rubbing my eyes, like trying not to like, you know how it is. The closest place to where I could say I'm from is I'm in Eastern Standard Time Zone. Change topic. Fuck YouTube, we're winning. Yeah, Twitch is the higher view count right now. This is great. But yeah, I've just been having a lot of the brain is fucky wucky ooh, and it's it's fucky wucky ooh, and my brain is just like, you're very cute, I agree to that. Not talking about model design, but even the laughed and the little critters getting tickled. Yeah, I have a lot of cute laughs. I have a lot of gross laughs too, and I've let them out on streams. Callard has heard the gross laugh, the gross little yuck. Oh. Sorry, that might have been a little loud. That was a little loud for the How old am I? I'm 22. I'm currently 22. So I'm sort of well into adulthood. I've started to become adult. Like, I turned officially adult last year, and this year has been like, it's been so weird. Because I'm sitting here like, man, I feel like I've done nothing with my life. I feel like I'm a worthless piece of trash who hasn't done anything with their life. I would pet the ferret, but they bite. Yeah, I bite. Also, mods, if I start getting like too fucky and too like sad, please let me know and we can change topics. That age where you still feel like a kid pretending to be an adult? Yeah, exactly. Except for now I'm at least able to like drink to numb the pain, even though I don't, because yuck. Alright, you guys are considered an adult at 21 over there. We're considered an adult at 18, but we don't get as much permissions as a full-blown adult. Which is really, really weird. Sorry, I'm drinking my cold hot chocolate. It went cold because I hadn't been drinking it. It's really weird. The best way I can describe it to non-Americans is by actually saying the story as to why America has such a weird, like, age of... Why our age of adulthood is so weird and why it's kind of split into two. Is because originally it used to be you were considered an adult at 21. But, because people weren't signing up for the draft back in, I think it was World War I or World War II. One of the two of them. I think it was World War II, because World War II is the time that they could drink by. Because they couldn't, people weren't wanting to consign for the war, and a lot of younger people were wanting to, they lowered the age of adulthood so that people could join the draft. But they didn't lower things like the drinking age. They didn't lower, like... That's why the age is really weird. You can die for your country at 18, but you can't drink to numb the pain of dying for your country. That does nothing for you until you are 21, which is really annoying. We're considered adult by 18, Bomb can't even buy beer. Yeah, exactly. It's literally a semantics thing. There are times when I'm panicking, saying, here, I need an adult, and then I realize, oh wait, I am an adult. I'm supposed to figure this out. Yeah, that's pretty much my life story there. It's pretty much my life story. I sit here and I'm like... I think I've mentioned this before. Like, there's only two reasons I really want to join an agency for VTubing, and why I was even applying for them. And it's because, specifically, I want the management and the funding. Those are the only reasons that I actually, like, apply for agencies anymore. I know that I can do the stuff that was needed, but I have great projects in mind, but I can't do them without funding. I have a lot of good ideas. I'm good at other things, but I need the rest of the funding to make those things happen.
And that's where the issue lies. It's that, but like most things, it's a lack of funding and a lack of management. If I had a manager and it's really if I had the capital to pay for a manager and to pay for things like art, and if I had the ability to pay for things like art and the ability to pay for things like mixing and YouTube editors, I would probably be, like, trust me, I'd be a powerhouse if I just had the capital to put together a team to help me. Before being an adult, you need to think. You think you'll just know things when you reach there, but when you get here, you realize that everything is just winging it. Yeah, that's always the thing, especially in Western cultures, like Canada, America, Mexico. From what I've heard and from what I've talked to people, is that growing up, especially in the early 2000s, you would basically be forced of, oh, listen to your parents, do what your parents say, your parents have all the answers. They don't. You're always taught when you become an adult that people are going to have the answers, and then they don't. And you figure out that it's just lies and bullshit, and bullshitting your way through things. And that fucks with people a lot. I'm an adult, I'm 17. I'm curious, that would be a different weird age of majority kind of thing. That's the other thing, like, it's really weird when you look at it, because a lot of other places have... So what you're telling me is if I throw my life savings at the ferret, we can create the coolest VTuber ever? Bet. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying... I'm saying I don't know what to do. And that content creation is putting me in this weird space where I'm, like, having to e-beg. But also, I think that e-begging is kind of shitty to do. So it's a whole thing. The point is I need to get a new job, and... You know, actually, the point of the stream is that... House who needs that, I'll just create a VTuber. No, get a house. It's better to get a house. Better to get somewhere to live. I want people to be able to take care of themselves before taking care of me. That's a whole thing. You need to take care of yourself. Actually, this leads into a good story. I don't know why this story is so impactful to me, and why it, like, melted itself into my brain. But when I was in middle school, I think I was in 7th grade, one of my friends had broke their arm. And so, we weren't allowed to carry around book bags or anything in school because, you know, this was after a lot of the, bad incidents at school started happening. So, basically, my friend had broken their arm. They couldn't use a book bag to carry around their books. So, basically, I was helping them carry around their books, and I was carrying my books at the same time. So I was, like, balancing, like, 2 Trapper Keepers, like, two Trapper Keepers, 2 math books, 2 English textbooks. Like, I was carrying a lot of shit. And almost to the point where I couldn't see over it, because I was carrying both of our shit. And I'm, like, walking in the hallway, and I'm, like, starting to drop everything. And I accidentally knock into this kid. And this is a kid that I had seen for a very long time. And I wish I could say that it was, like, a kind of, like, hey, you know, you don't need to do this for people. I wish that I could say that that's how they said it. Because I bumped into them, I drop all the books, I start picking them up. And they're helping, but instead of, like, the meet cute that you would imagine, like the, hey, you know, you don't have to help people, or it's okay to ask other people for help, or to say no to helping people. They looked me dead in the eyes, and in a very aggressive tone, we're just like, you shouldn't help people when you can't help yourself. And for a while, I had that written in my room, right in a spot where I could see it, like we're taped to the back of my door. And it's very much like it's weird when you think about it, because it's a harsh reality that you need to learn, that sometimes it's better to not help people. Sometimes it's better to be, like, because I know if I was told, like, kind of like, you know, you don't have to help people, it wouldn't be a thing. I wouldn't be thinking about it now. But because it was told to me very assertively, very aggressively, and very, like, pointed, like, you need to not, like, you shouldn't help others when you're struggling. And it's not going to get through to you sometimes until you're hit over the head with it in, like, the worst way possible. It doesn't help that I also had a crush on the kid. So, like, before that. So, like, there are times that you just, you know, you gotta... What's the word? What are the words I'm looking for? I'm trying to find the words here, but I can't. The big message, I think, is the world sucks, man. It just sucks. Sometimes gotta move forward with yourself. Yeah, that makes sense. Why does that quote go hard? I don't know. I don't know why those quotes go hard. It just does. I live to help. If I'm not helping someone, I'm basically nothing, so I can't say I agree. Yeah, that's how I've been living, and, it's the reason I barely have a job, and I'm just kind of sitting here on the computer most days, just clicky-clacking away, not doing much. Hey Quinn, hey Elemental, welcome into stream. It's a bit of a... It's a quiet stream, and it's becoming a bit of a sad stream, so, it's silly. It's very, very silly. We're having silly ferret days. Should probably put on the sad face. Now that I think about it, I should probably be sitting with the sad face on, because, it's a very sad day for Ferret. Ferret is being sad. I'm gonna be loud. Grah. Let's make stream less depressed. Ooh. Fair enough, fair enough. It's just been, like, a weird day. It's been just, like, a very emotional day for me for some reason. I don't even know why. It might have to do with the fact that I had a dream about my grandfather yesterday. So, time to get more emotional. Because why not? I'm gonna quickly just teeter that a little bit. Funny, haha, silly time. My grandfather died when I was in high school. It was a year or two after... the incident I was talking about earlier, where, I have 2 dates in 3 days with the same girl. That sounds awesome. Proud of Quinn. Proud of Quinn. Very proud. Still have to finish the Laika album. Fair. It's just one of those days, yeah. Well, I had a nightmare about my grandfather, who is, who has passed. And, like, whenever I have really bad nightmares like that, because I get them a lot. It's part of the reason I need my sleeping meds, is because I have nightmares. I wake up, and I basically can't go back to sleep. I've been taking my sleeping meds a lot, and, yeah, I don't sleep much, and when I do sleep, in medication-induced sleep, it's, like, really annoying. Sunday, we're watching anime and baking cookies around my house. Tuesday, her mom's taking me to watch DP versus W. What? Huh? I don't know if that's a reference I should get. Oh, Deadpool versus Wolverine. Okay. It took me a second. I think a bunch of my friends are actually going out today to see it.
But that sounds really, really nice. I hope you guys have a fun time. I hope you guys have a really fun time.
But yeah, I've been a depresso espresso today. Kind of like moping. I didn't get out of bed until like 3. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I've been awake since about 3:30. So, yeah, I slept long. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. yesterday, and I slept until about 3. So I've gotten over 12 hours of sleep. And I'm still exhausted. It's a bad depression week. I'll give you an update to stream after it happens. Yeah, we'd love to hear that. We love to hear it. But, yeah. So, that's been fun. Hold on, I'm gonna be just sipping. Hot cocoa sips. Both depresso and inner circadian rhythm will make you feel exhausted after sleeping too long. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been sleeping so goddamn much. And, like, I'm still always tired, and I don't know why. You could have broken a REM cycle. That makes sense. I could have probably broken one of my REM cycles. Yee. Sippy sip. I have 2. I'm right there with you. Yee, fair.
It's sleepy. I'm a sleepy ferret.
I'm such a sleepy ferret. That's why we're laying on the couch today, because I'm like, I can't even be bothered to sit up. I woke up at 3 and didn't get out of bed till 4. Oh, that's the dream. I'm going out with one of my friends tomorrow to see a movie. Haven't seen her in a while, because she's just a vampire. Breaks out into bumps after being the sun. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun with them. I was actually talking with a friend back at the Ren Fair, because I know I've been talking about this Ren Fair for like almost a month now, but like it was so fun, and it was the first time I had gotten out of my house in a while. One of the friends that I met that my cousin introduced me to that we were there with also has the same issue, which is why I'm bringing it up. I changed my name to Achilles in the Discord, and someone actually called me it. Yo! Quinn's fine too, but still. Sorry, Achilles. I'm very, very bad about remembering people's preferred names if their username is different. I usually just go by whatever people's username is. That's a me issue. It's why I keep calling Arthur whatever the fuck his Minecraft username is. And why I have a problem whenever I see Coward in YouTube chat and I keep calling him Sneezy. Yeah, whatever it is. But, yeah, it's a slight issue. It's just, like, really annoying for me. It's an ishme, not an issue, though. It's okay, Achilles. Yeah, it's one of them days. I'm just being really, really sappy, mopey, sad, stressed ferret. Completely fair. We don't have faces around here. We have usernames. Exactly. Solar I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. It sounds like a pain. It is. It is most definitely a pain. Really seen both faces username? What?
That's silly. That's very silly.
Completely fair. We don't have faces. To be fair, I feel really bad. Oh, hush you. I feel really bad about, Carolyn, because I get Carolyn's name wrong a lot, too. I get Carolyn's name wrong a hell of a lot. And it's a whole thing. Hold up, give you a sec. I give you a sec. Hello. That is two names next to each other. And the how do you do it? How do you do the noise? Hold on. We're gonna break the ASMR. How do you pronounce that? There's a certain way to pronounce this face that's popular in the YouTube creator sphere, or the anime creator sphere. I think it's whoa. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Should be fixed. Pog. Yeah, she may be moving in with me once I get a place for her. Ooh. Well, I hope you have fun. And that should be fun. Yo, Achilles! Achilles is back. Hi. Hammer. Why are you hammering me? Why am I getting hammered on? Kind of sounds like you're saying, oh, whoa. You introduced us as Fox Lady first, so she'll always be Fox Lady. Yeah. Achilles. Yeah, Achilles changed their name and came back to chat. Yo. I'm very, very... How do you say that? How do you pronounce... Let's see. How does the other thing pronounce this? How does that work? Okay, so I'm gonna just quickly translate. Paste. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to... Yo! What's being pronounced? There's a certain onomatopoeia that's synonymous with that crying face. I think it's Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that's me. That's pretty much me whenever I cry. I'm a brat who cries like that. It's very silly. But it's whoa. Whoa. Let me find... Wait, can I just open Restream and it shows both? Hi, hello, Sung too. Sung. We're gonna call you Sung. We're gonna call you Sung. It's sang and sung. Can you also move the clock to the bottom of the chat? Okay, yeah. On it. You know, that's actually probably a good idea. We're gonna move the clock. Clock is gonna go right here. I could put it in between my legs. A big fat clock. No, it's gonna go right in this corner. Yo, ferret, give me an instrument. I'm feeling percussion today. So we're gonna go with, ooh, what are those really pretty, like, ding-ding-ding, like the tropical drums. A tropical drum. Actually, I like that down here. We'll go with tropical drum today. There we go. Can I, like, pop this out and make it bigger? Can I pop this out and make it bigger? Because that would be lovely. Oh, it also gives me links to view on YouTube and everything. Cool, cool, cool. Right now I just want to have that open. A steel pan. Yeah, steel pan, steel drums. Nice clock. Nice clock. Anywho's, I'm gonna move away from the microphone because I'm gonna be too loud. So for reference chat as well, the other thing is I was messing with my mic settings and I turned off a bunch of my mic stuff. So I still have, the only thing I have on right now is a sound production. So you can hear when I go like, that's me tapping on the table. Then we have You can literally hear, like, every little noise that I make. You can hear my... You can kind of hear me scraping some paper. It's a whole thing. It's silly. Yeah, I haven't put on babysitting duty from my nephew. I'll join on my phone, but promise I can be deducted. It's okay. You have fun with a nephew. You have fun with nephews. Oh my god, that's another thing I could talk about. So I was sitting with I was at a family function recently. And I got to see my nieces for the first time in a while. And this was towards the end of the function. The mother of the children had left, but they were staying the night over with my parents. So we're sitting there with them. My mother is getting drunk because it's her birthday. And my stepfather was cleaning things up. So I'm basically tasked with wrangling up the children. And I got to a point where I'm doing a head count. And one of the children was missing. And I started freaking out. So I ran all over the restaurant that we were at. I went and made my mother, who was outside smoking, like, aware, like, hey, I can't find one of the kids. And then what ended up happening was that I darted. I ended up finding her in the bathroom, and I was like, you've been in here for a while, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I was just going to the restroom. Got kind of loud out there, and I'm like, please let one of us know next time you're going out there. So yeah, I almost thought one of my nieces was kidnapped. It was not fun. There's no fun. He's 5 and can't speak. Well, he can speak, just very limited. She's like a 3-year-old, words and babbling. Okay, so like not mute or verbal ASD, I don't think. I think just that's been a thing recently that I've seen with a lot of kids. And I don't know why it is, because both of my nieces, actually, 2 of them. 2 of the 4 nieces, the littlest one, who is a boy, we don't know, but the younger 2 haven't been talking as much. They're very, very quiet, very reserved, and they don't really speak a whole ton. One of them is 2, one of them is getting around to be she's 5, going on 6 this year. It's letting people have YouTube kids to raise their kids. Fair. I guess that's it. It's nothing like that, just under-socialized. That makes sense. That makes sense. Preach. Preach. Yeah, Callard has the good opinions. The littlest of my nieces, he's a boy. Words are hard. Words are hard. My nephew. Children that are in the family, but not my children. We're gonna go with children that are in the family, but are not my children. I don't have children. My children are plushies. I have my plushies. And, they're here. And I like my plushies. That's actually funny as well, because the auntie... nah. I mean that genuinely, not me trying to be a boomer or anything. He just hasn't been put in preschool and watched Brain Rot all day. Fair. We're lucky he got off the skibbity toilet. Oh, Callard. Callard. If I have kids, I think being called a Ren would be so cool. Like a parent. Your non-existent children's cousins. Yes! My non-existent children's cousins. There we go. They didn't know I was... This is another funny thing that happened. This was way earlier in the year. This was like around February, I think. I was talking with the nieces and nephews. And, nieces, because the nephew can't talk because he's a baby. He's a little baby. This is before he was born. And what ended up happening was we were just sitting there talking. And I was like, well, as your aunt, I can't let you guys do that. And they're like, wait, you're our aunt? And I was like, you didn't realize that I was your aunt? And they're like, no, we thought you were like a cousin. And I'm like, being the youngest sucks. Being the youngest sucks. I don't want to be the youngest anymore. The children think that I'm their cousin and not their aunt. And I had to explain, like, no, I am their, no, their mother is my sister. And then they had the bright question of, like, if you're, because they know that my stepfather is my stepfather. They're like, but wait, then what about your actual father? And I was like, well, we don't talk to him that much. He kind of sucks. And they're like, so wait. And I did explain that I'm their step aunt. We're not blood related, but my mother married their grandfather, therefore we are related. And they were like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I'm a kid from a previous marriage. And they're like, oh, so you're like London. And I took a step back and I'm like, kinda, but not. I had to explain to them. London, I believe, is one of their, London is, like, their mother's boyfriend's kid, who's not, like, it's a whole thing. Am back. Hello, Red. Welcome back. To Agender, oh my lord. I know that feeling. Want to see something funny? Yelly, sure, show me a funny. It'll be funny. That sucks, but also, hell yeah, you look young. I don't look young. Trust me, I don't. I have bags under my eyes. They're really bad. I have really bad dark circles and bags under my eyes. It's really bad. I gross little ferret. It's icky, gross. Icky, gross. Oh, hi, Detroit, huh? Everyone has bags. I have bags, and I'm fairly younger than you. Fair. Don't lie. You do look young. No, I don't. I don't look young. I look my age. We'll go with that. I look my age. You see a photo of me, be like, yeah, that's a 22-year-old. What's up, Tokyo? Look at the Bluebird app for the funny. What did you send me? I don't even have my phone near me, so I'm gonna have to open it up on my computer. Which means you guys are gonna have to deal with the computer sounds and the dragging mouse sounds and all of that. What did you send me? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Did you tag me in something, or did you send it to me? You motherfucker! How dare you? How dare? How dare you give me money in the form of a DoorDash gift card? How dare? Now I'll be able to order food, and then the ghost will be like, why the fuck are you ordering food? I thought you didn't have any money, and I'll be like, a viewer gifted me something. I'll have to use the excuse that, thank you though, thank you, seriously. That's probably gonna buy me food soon. It actually works because the ghost is going into the underworld on a long trip again. So, there will be days where I will not have anything to actually probably eat. So, there'll definitely be at least one day where I'm like, I don't want to fucking cook, I'm ordering something, and then I'll order it. And then I'll have to argue with the DoorDash driver about where my fucking house is again, because they never get it right. For context, I was talking about naming a kid London. It is a really nice name. Oh, hi Detroit, hi Tokyo, oh my god. Naming your children after a place is a mood. Name your kid Toronto. That actually could work too. Naming the kid Toronto. His nickname can be Toto. Toto? Oh my god. Nothing you could do to stop me. I'm contemplating ordering food. We have no milk. I'm so bad at telling how old women are. I think it's makeup that make them look way younger or way older than they actually are. Yeah. I'm partial to the name Utah. Terrible state, good name. Utah. Tallahassee's a good one. Tallahassee. To be fair, Ontario. What's up, bro? Who's the ghost? COD. Nickname for Carolyn. The ghost is the ghost. They are separate. They are a person that I live with. They are a family member of mine. They are a relative. I just call them the ghost because they don't want to be on stream. And the first time I was streaming and they had came home, was while I was playing a horror game, so I was like, fuck, there's ghosts in my house, and so the name stuck. And then the dogs started barking, and they're like, ghost dogs? And we went ghost dogs. So there's the ghost, and there's the ghost dogs. Speaking of... Here, boys! Come here! Hi, babies! Bundy did a massacre in Sure. Oh no! I miss my milk. Miss the milk. I'm going to name my child Wisconsin. Oh god. Tallahassee. I say Tallahassee because I say Tallahassee specifically because of what's the movie? Zombieland. In Zombieland, Woody Nelson or Woody Harrison? I can't remember which one. His character's name is Tallahassee, and he's fucking hilarious. Bad at Reddit AMAs, though. Very bad at Reddit AMAs. Yeah, Zombieland. Thank you. Woody Harrelson. Thank you. Woody Nelson's a musician. Horrendous at AMAs. Exactly. Way too obsessed with the Rampart. Way too obsessed with the Rampart. Horrendous at AMAs. With Tallahassee, it's a triple double letter, the WTF Florida, get your shit together. Florida's a mess. Florida is a mess. As somebody who's had friends that lived in Florida, yeah, Florida's a mess. You know what actual names that I've talked about this. I have children names picked out. I have a lot of good ones. I have more girls' names than I have boys' names, though, which is the issue. So, for girls' names, I really like Odette. I really like Vanessa. Might not be able to do that one because of FNAF, but I really like Vanessa. I really like Olivia. And Olivia was going to be my name until another member of the family named their kid Olivia literally 2 months before I was born. So, yeah. And I also really like Lorelai, though another family member has said, like, Lorelai is a name that they like, so I'm like, fuck, I can't use Lorelai anymore. But that's fine. I liked Vanessa and Olivia. I've liked those names ever since I was a kid. If I had a girl, she would probably be named Irina. Ooh, Irina's very nice. I wouldn't name my kids gender-neutral name, but only a cool one is Quinn, so, you know. Fair enough, fair enough. For a boy, the only name that I have picked out is Tobias. I really, really like Tobias as a name. And then give me a little Toby. Toby. And then, I do have gender-neutral names as well. I really like Alex, either an Alexander or an Alexandria, or just Alex. The I is more of an E name. Irina? Or Irina. Tobias is a great name. I'm not biased from having an OC of yours named Tobias E. Totally wasn't inspired by Tiki Toby about that one. No, definitely not, because I went through a really big creepypasta phase when I was in middle school. Definitely not. Alex, Sam, Morgan, Jaden. All boring. Yeah, that makes sense. Morgan's one of those that's a bit iffy. For me personally. I used to have a friend named Morgan. The Library of Alexandria. Yay. Exactly. You know, the power move is to have twins, a boy and a girl. Name the boy Alexandria and name the girl Alexander. That's the power move. I'm going to name a child Scooby. Don't do that to yours. Don't do that to them. People are gonna go ruh-roh raggy at them all the time. That's gonna be such bull. That's the big thing that I think of as well, is what's a name that probably won't get bullied? Which is why I probably won't use Vanessa anymore, because people will be like, hee-hoo, Vanny from FNAF, haha. And then, no, it's based... I'm going to name... Hold on, I'm allowing this. I'm going to name a child Gaylord. Gaylord? Gallard. Gallard could be a cool name. Like you spell it out like Callard, except for a G. Gallard. One of them that I heard recently from watching a video was Quillian. 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 And the joke is that it's just a mistyping of William because the Q and the W are right next to each other. The thing is, the law on names is pretty damn loose. You can name a child Egg Yolk and no one will stop you. Gallard, yes, yes. And then we can call them everything G names. We can call them Galleon. We can call them Gale. We can call them every single G name in the book. It's hard to come up with G names. We can name them Got Milk. One of my acquaintances is called Tobias. He's actually very... Ooh, yee, that's not good. Obsessed with wars, also tall, and kind of generally concerns me when I make jokes about very fun. Fair enough, fair enough. My child's first name will be Double Bacon Cheeseburger with a set of onion rings. That would be a long-ass, absurd name. Some names are just ugly, like Cletus. Cletus Gabrielinoli. Let's see. What is it really... Dude, I can't wait till I'm older and I have kids and they're gonna be going to school with fucking Asuna. Fucking Yuki. Just fucking They go to school with a kid named Kirito. God. This is actually a thing me and Carolyn have talked about before, is having one of our children's middle names be Yujio, or naming our kid Yujio. That one's still in the ballpark. It's a Dumbledore-esque name. Dumbledore. His nickname can be Cheeseburger. His nickname would be Cheems. Let's be honest here. It would be Cheems. It's a Dumbledore-esque name. Let's see. What are names that I think are ugly? There are names that I think are really ugly. What's one of them that comes to mind that I absolutely hate? I'm trying to remember. I absolutely hate the name Brendan. I don't know why. I don't like the name Brendan. I don't like the name. I'm going to cry if I have a child and they go to school with a kid named Skibbity. Oh my god. If they go to a school with a kid named Skibbity, Ski Ball. Their nickname is Ski. Imagine your future kid going, Mommy, Goku hit me today. Oh no! Well, at least they're living up to their name. That would be my response. Living up to their name. Then my kid would look at me like, are you fucking serious? And I'm like, yeah. Have you read the Scuttle... No, I have not. I have no clue what that is. Let's see. Any other... Oh. These are two weird ones. These are two weird ones I have a grudge against. I don't like Bible names. I absolutely do not like Bible names. There's, like, Samuel. Samuel is icky. Some of them are good. Cain and Abel are good. Cain and Abel from the Bible are actually pretty interesting names. But, like, most biblical names are weird. Like, if we run into I'm trying to think of some... Like a Gabriel. Gabriel is a bit of a eh. Oh god, I'm waiting for my name to come up. No. I don't think... Yours isn't a biblical name. Yours isn't a biblical name. I actually like yours, so I can't say it. Sup, Dragon King. The dragons are convening again. What if based name like John or Adam? Adam, I'm okay with. John, I'm not. John, if you say John, get more creative. Adam is fine. I actually have a friend named Adam, so I can't say much. John, Ezekiel, Moses, Jesus. If you name your kid Jesus, it'd be fucking hilarious. Yes, Kane. Ezekiel, Isaiah, yeah. Moses. Moses would be such a weird name. Asher's a good biblical name. Okay, Asher is fine. Michael is funny. Michael's okay for me just because of Michael Afton. Some biblical names I don't like. I don't like Angel as a name. My full name, IRL, is a biblical, yeah. Trying to think of some other ones. Lilith is fine. Lilith is a fine biblical name. Lucifer is a fine biblical name, especially if it's a girl that's named Lucifer and her nickname's Lucy. That works. Middle name is invented. Middle name was a guy that was invented. Okay, you just redeemed Moses for me. Who are you naming your kids? Who are you naming your kids? We just got on the topic of baby names and shitty baby names. And, okay, biblical names can be kind of redeemed. There's another one that I find fucking hilarious, and it's if you name your kid Isaac. I know a couple of Isaacs. Isaacs is hilarious to me. Because the whole point of the story that Isaac is from is that his mother laughed in the face of God when God told her she was going to get pregnant. And because of that, he forced her to name her kid the Hindu word, one of the, like, old words for laughter. And that's why Isaac is a hilarious name to me, because Isaac in the Bible means laughter. And it's literally just punishing some girl from laughing at God and being like, oh, fuck you. Like, haha, you think I'm gonna get pregnant? And then she does, and he's like, oh. Isaac with the double A's, yes. One of my best friends is called Isaac. One of my best friends is Isaac, too. I have a very close friend named Isaac. I grew up with a kid named Isaac. That I knew. Happy birthday, Michael. You grew up to be such a good serial killer. You'd be so cool. No, Michael, what? Michael Afton wasn't the serial killer. William was the serial killer. I'm indifferent to the name William. Theodore is also a great name. Teddy can be the nickname. The nickname can be Teddy, it can be Theo. I really like that as a name. The best baby name is Dragon. Opinions on Theodore Teddy? I love how that was answered before I even saw the question. I like it. I like it as a name. There's some people that are Theodore that I don't jive with anymore. But, I think Theodore's a pretty decent name. Squilliam. Squilliam! Or Quillian. Quillian's another one. Quillian's in that lane. What else do we got? We got... Wilbur. I love the name Wilbur. I love the name Wilbur. I hate a person named Willier. Willier, yes, Willier. There's people that I don't like named William or Wilbur, but Wilbur is a really cute name. Oh no, I got my flat phone wrong. I brought dishonor to MatPat. I must fit Hika. No! No Hikari by spring locking. No. I think I call my kid Theo because Isaac's twin brother. He's also a friend, is Theo. Mercy, Wilbur. Yeah, that Wilbur. That Wilbur, who also got in trouble for biting people. Except for his was more warranted because he was kind of not good. That was the big thing that I was worried about, and that management was worried about when, because of the ferret biting jokes that we used to make, and why I haven't been making them as much is because of the Wilbur situation. Know that when I bite people, I'm at least respectful about it. That's why Wilbur's bad. He did not respect people when he bit people. As somebody who bites, you need to have respect for the person you're biting. Google Andrew's last. I don't want to Google anything right now. I want to sit back in my comfy little chair. I'm gonna adjust some things in the scene too while I'm at it. I'm gonna adjust my scene because I'm clipping a lot. I'm clipping a lot into the scene. They don't like it when you clip into the scene. There we go. Now that should reduce clipping a lot. The problem is I'm in a laying pose, and that laying pose when you're going against furniture tends to clip a lot. So, there. That should clip a lot less. Let me pop open you. Reopen you. Where's my tab that had it? Ooh. Error when loading player. Lovely. Ooh. Not centered. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm centered. Poggies. We all know that Laika is not real, but she's a fragment of our imagination. Yeah, I'm just a collective hallucination. I'm just, what's the funny thing? What is a funny thing? Like, Hope and Faith, his name is crazy. The funniest part about that, I have cousins that are named Hope and Faith. And it's hilarious. Rohan? Rohan? Hello? Welcome to stream. We're talking about names of children. We are talking about, what names are funny and which names are not. And funny names we were thinking... I heard a girl say Ribbon once, that they, like, if Ribbon wasn't actually an item, that would be a really cute baby name. And I'm like, you're fucking crazy. Go take some... whatchamacallit? Go take some... What is the thing that you take that they give you in the ambulances? It's a little nozzle. They hold it up to your nose. It helps with fentanyl overdoses. I used to know a kid named Sparkle. Okay, Sparkle goes hard. Achilles, Ares, and Apollo are all good. Riven? Riven would be... Dude, Riven would be such a good name. I might bring... Narcan. Yes, go get some Narcan. You're clearly overdosing if you think naming your kid Riven's a good idea. Not Riven. Ribbon. Like a ribbon. Riven is a good name, though. Ribbon, I actually might have to talk to, Fox Lady about, like, hey, this is another good name. This is good to mention we are crushing YouTube. Yeah. Twitch right now is crushing YouTube in the, in the viewer department. Indeed. But why is Richard shortened to Dick? I don't know. I don't know why Richard is shortened to Dick or Dickie. It's so bad. It's so stupid. 10 versus 3. Ooh, 10 versus 3. Narcan, actually, after looking at it, Narcan would be funny. Name your kid fucking Narcan. You know, when people invent their product, they'll name it their real name. Yes. Don't call your kids after a magic space dragon with phallic objects in its neck. Listen. Riven is a pretty interesting name. And then the nickname can be like River, or Rivy, or Riri. Riri was a cute nickname for her. Ra. Indeed, 10 versus 3. Funny. It is funny. We've been on the topic of little baby names for a very long time. I don't mind, though. It's funny. Okay, here's even better. We're not gonna go with baby names anymore. We'll go with pet names. What are the best pet names? What are your thoughts on the name Rhea? Rhea is cute. For child and for pet, Rhea is cute. We're coming up with more nicknames than actual names, because nicknames are actual names. What's a nickname for me? For Achilles? Lily? Achilles. Your nickname can be literally Chill. Chill is in Achilles. So, your nickname's just Chill now. Or Akka. Akka would be interesting. Rob. Nickname for Achilles is Aki for Achilles. Aki. Achilles is a hard one. Illy would be a cool one, but that's more feminine than non-binary. So, Les. Lee's. Lee. There we go. Lee. Achilles, nickname Lee. Because Lee is very gender neutral. And Lee would work very, very well. I think Lee is the best nickname for Achilles. No thanks. No thank. I can't tell in what that's for. Very good name for a dog as well. Achilles would be a good name for a dog. Literally any of the Roman gods and goddesses would be good names for pets. I don't think that they would very much appreciate it unless it was one of their deific animals. Or the animals that they are assigned, but yeah. You can call someone with Achilles, a nickname is Heel. Heel for... Wow. Wow, I wasn't gonna make the joke, but Yelly came out here swinging. No thanks. No thanks, you don't like the nickname Lee? Not like Rock Lee or Lee and Lie. It's Lee. Zeus. Zeus for a dog name is really good. I'm gonna furry. Oh my god, stop. Let's see. What are some other good, like, pet names? Pet names. Any of the Norse and Roman gods are really good ones. Like, naming your kid fucking... Or your... Not even... Well, a kid could be named Hades, and that would be really funny. But, like, specifically naming, like, your dog pet, like, Hades. Zeus is a good one. I actually have a dog in the family named Zeus. Uses a video game character name as pet names? Yes. I can tell you guys a funny story. So, a family member of mine used to have a dog. It was a female dog, and they got it for their sons for one of their earlier birthdays. And they specifically asked their son what they wanted to name it. Their name... The name that the son... That my cousin, who I think at the time was 5, came up with. The name was Iron Man. So they had a female dog named Iron Man, and it was this tiny little fluffy Shih Tzu, and it was fucking hilarious the fact that they named it Iron Man. Athena is based. Athena is based. Name your dog Owo. Name the dog Owo. Owo, here Owo. That would be fucking hilarious to name the dog Owo. Or Uwu. Let's see, what else? I can hear them tippy-tapping. Tippy-tapping on the floors. They're coming over. Oh, the hot dog! It's the hot dog is here! One of the ghost dogs, the weenie ghost dog, is here. And Andra, she was a nymph that helped Zeus in the whole plot against Kronos. Fair enough. Andra would be a cool one. Here he comes. Here he comes. You guys want to know his name? Do you guys want me to dox my dog and tell you his name? The silly little wiener dog? His name, the little wiener dog's name is Wolfgang. His name is Wolfgang, like Wolfgang Mozart. And his nickname is Wolfie. He's Wolfie. Wolfie! Here, old man. Come here. How's the old man doing? How's the old man doing? He is almost 13 years old. Wolfgang is pretty base, not gonna lie. Exactly. Wolfgang is a great furry name. It's also a great dog name. We just call him Woofy. I hope the ghost dogs is getting good weather, otherwise the merciless summer they might actually turn into hot dogs. We make sure they have water. I make sure that their water bowl is always filled. And the house is actually very well air conditioned. We have a really good air conditioned house. It sounds like a certain type of tape, but let's ignore that. But yeah, the ghost dogs are getting water. They're getting water, they're getting fed. The house is air conditioned, and they have a, what do you call it? They have a, not a trap door, because a trap door implies that it's a trap. It's one of those doggy doors. They can go in and out of the bathroom. Like, in and out of the... I say the bathroom, but it's in and out of the backyard. So if they get too hot in the backyard, they can come in. And they have air conditioning and water and their beds that they can sleep in. Wolfgang as a name just has might to it. If it's a tiny dog, it's a funny as fuck name. Exactly. Which is funny because it's a wiener dog named Wolfgang. That's Woof Woof. Woof Woof! And back again. Hello, Red. Ooh, that would be interesting. Some color names are really, really good as, like, names. A dog door? Why are you calling it a trap door? Like, what the fuck? You need some coffee? Oh, God! I don't need coffee. If I drink coffee, I'm gonna be up all night again. I also used to know a pug named Dog. Oh my god, you call it a trapdoor, not a trap for puppers. It's for them to trap you. Hydrate? Okay, I'll drink more of the cold cocoa. My cold hot chocolate because I let it sit for too long. Hydrated. We are hydrated. And I'm calling it a trapdoor because it's the first thing my head went to. Your body needs water. Don't worry, it's hot chocolate that's made entirely. It's hot chocolate. Sepia. Sepia actually could be a really good name. Sepia actually could be a really good name. Then the nickname is Sep. And people think that your kid is Sephiroth. That'd be hilarious. Register school. Hello, Yellow Smith and Sepia Smith. Not Yellow. Yellow's not one of them that can go with it. But like, Violet. Violet would be a really good one. Cepheus. No redeems yet. Not yet. Doggy door, by the way. No links, Red. Yeah, no links in chat, Red. Sorry. Links are banned on both the YouTube and the thing. Sephia sounds like an SG. No, it doesn't. It's... I think you're thinking of, sepsis? Sepsis is the closest things, that I could think to it. Sepsis? No, not stepsis. Name your daughter Stepsis. Yes. Sepsis. You might be thinking of, what's the one that hit... I can't say his name on thing. Syphilis, thank you. You see, Achilles knew what I was talking about. Achilles knew. Achilles knew what I was talking about. I'm like, it's the one that the funny 2000 the funny World War II guy had. Not the funny World War II guy, but the World War II guy. It was syphilis. But yeah. I was about to say his name and then I realized no, I get played on both platforms if I do that. So yeah, no. Let me sit up a little bit. Stretch, 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 stretch. Dalek mention. Why did Dalek mention me? I'm just gonna pop up the Dalek mentioning me on Twitch. Nani there? Dalek, you're not... Dalek, are you streaming? Dalek isn't even streaming. Oh no, Dalek is streaming now. Yeah, Dalek is streaming now. I don't know why they... I'm so confused. I was so confused. I didn't know that Twitch did that. Dalek, fuck! I'm gonna get it right one of these days. One of these days, I'm gonna get it right. Dalek. Yeah. I just saw that Dalek mentioned me and I was like, what? Eh? Nani Dale? Nani Dale? I didn't know that did that. It didn't even look like they were streaming, but no, they did. No way, it's Bandit from Crash Royale. No way, it's Hera Mystery from the Twitch chat. Hello, welcome to the thing. Also, I don't know what that is. Oh, FS YouTube sponsorship. What's F? What? Eh? What? Yeah? Nani I'm confused. I'm confused as fuck. Lovecraft got simple. You know, that actually explains a lot about H.P. Lovecraft. His brain eroding away? Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. You'll get notification for channels you follow when they start streaming. Yeah, but it didn't even notify me that they started streaming. It just said that Dalek had mentioned me. Like, that's actually what it said. It's like, because I know what the notification looks like, but it literally just said, Dalek had mentioned you during stream. I was like, huh? What? Huh? Dale, what the fuck? I'm just gonna start calling her Dale. We're just gonna start calling Dalek Dale. I think that'll help. FFS for fuck's sake. Yep. It was crazy as No! No! No, no. Laika mentioned. Hello, Pyre. Hi, Pyre. Welcome to stream. Laika mentioned. We got a Laika mention. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna open up the Dalek's Twitch. See, I did it right. How dare you be late? Oh, apparently they started late. Well, at least we know who we're gonna raid later. At least we know who we're gonna be raiding when we end stream for the Twitch. Actually, no, because I don't think Twitch will let me raid. So that's a fun thing. Fun thing I figured out why I can't raid people on Twitch is because my account is younger than 30 days old. So that's why none of the channels I have tried to raid, all of them have it set to the channel has to be at least 30 days old before they can do raids. So that's why I don't raid people. So instead of raiding people, we're going to do unofficial raids at the end of stream. I'm going to go into their chat. I'm going to say that it's an unofficial raid because of it being silly. And that's why. Hey, no, wait. Achilles makes a good point. So we're going to move on from that. We're going to move on. We're going to Greek peeps with A's. Achilles, Athena, Apollo, Ares, Adra. What the fuck? Aphrodite. Archipelago. No, just kidding. That's not. What even is an archipelago? This is a thing. I was looking up a place with Carolyn earlier. I wasn't sure. Where were we looking up? I think it was Malda. Malda? Malda? It's in the thing. Twitch is better than YouTube, but until you affiliate, you're basically crippled. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I was half tempted to just change the name on my old indie account, and I wish I would have done that now, but I was like, it's fine. You're not fully, you do actually have a usable bot API. Fair enough, fair enough. A group of scattered islands is an archipelago. Oh. Yeah, we were talking about one, because, what specifically it came up is because me and Carolyn had been talking a lot about, like, possible places to move. And, Malda came up because of them being one of the first places that have LGBTQI acceptance. And they're apparently implementing some really good, like, benefits for trans citizens there. No redeem, no sub, no emote, nothing. Feels like I'm back on YouTube. Yes. So what you're telling me is you're finally unsubbed from the old account? Anti, have you been subbed to my old account? If I go and look on my YouTube in the old account, am I going to see that you've been subbed all this time? Because if I do, I'm going to be so upset and I'm going to refund you all the money. Sweden's got a crazy number of islands. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, yes I have. Auntie! Auntie, you motherfucker! Oh no, the Twitch. Fuck, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to refund you that. fuck? I'm 99% sure I'm still subbed. Oh shit. Auntie, make sure, and I will give you back the sub money, because I'm not gonna be streaming on there anymore. I might need to live in Malta if it's as good as you make it sound. I've been looking into it. I still have to do more research on Malta. I want to see if I can find somebody from Malta to talk about it. Specifically, I want to learn about their citizenship regulations. I want to learn about their, the culture over there, since it's in a Mediterranean culture that I'm not that much knowing of. I think I've talked to somebody who's gone there too, so I want to talk to them and see their opinion on it. That's a thing we do. Didn't know that I subbed to Becca during her 6-month hiatus. I regret nothing. Fair enough, fair enough. But I feel bad. I'm going to be refunding Anti that no matter what, because that paying for keep it. No, you're getting it back. You're getting it back, or if you insist that I don't give it back to you, I'm putting it towards my I'm putting all of the money towards the next project that I'm working on. Nope. That's the thing we do with that. Is sub to Becca during it. Yeah.
You looking nice as always. Thank you, Divine Celestial.
We're not refunding Scuff Lady. Ugh. You are all bastards. You Noodle Dudes are bastards. Exactly, keep my money. The money is now going to be going to probably fund the next thing that I'm doing. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, chat. I'm going to be doing another funny thing. Just so you guys know, the Kofi right now is down. It's still down. I need to call about it. I'm a bastard. So instead of using the Kofi, I request that you please, if you're gonna send anything, do it via Throne, because the Throne doesn't dox me, and the Kofi doesn't work because the Kofi was doxing me, and I had to disconnect my PayPal from it, because people that donated to me through that ended up figuring out my IRL name and personality, which could kind of figure out everything about me. So, yeah, the Kofi is closed. The Kofi is closed for right now. Everything's being done through Throne, which reminds me, I'm going to be doing... Where's the Throne? I'm going to be putting up some new stuff on the Throne. Particularly, I want to use the Throne mainly for stream funding. Oh, so that's why it showed me no payment methods on the Kofi. I bought the DoorDash card instead. Yeah, so that's why, is because, I'm gonna sign in with YouTube, maybe? It's because the Kofi had to get disconnected because it was doxing me. Note, if you have a Kofi, if you're a streamer currently, and you have a Kofi set up for memberships outside of YouTube, and somebody sends you money through PayPal to your Kofi, it sends it directly to your PayPal account, and it shows them on your device what your PayPal account, the name. So yeah, connected to a business PayPal. That's what we're working on. The problem is I made another PayPal for it because I haven't gotten any business documents, and it asks you for information on business documents, which I haven't been able to fill yet. And, basically, it was just a lot of things. Can't confirm, dorky-ass website. Yeah. You need a business account. I do need a business account. You need a business account, and you need, okay, so to get a business account on, Kofi and on PayPal, you need to actually have a document that states that you are a business, which you have to get from the federal government. It's a whole thing. Jupiter is a great name for either a massive but pretty docile pupper or any cat. Yes, exactly. Jupiter and Juniper are really, really close, but they're both really, really nice. I have one for Horizon Development. That is unless you set up a separate PayPal. You can set up a separate PayPal account with a different email, which I tried to do, but then when it asked me for payment information, I had put in Laika as my name on there, And if I were to fill it out, it would be giving them incorrect information and could lead to them filing a suit of tax fraud against me, which is the whole thing. So that's why I tried setting it up. I have to call PayPal. I've been meaning to do it, but I've been busy and also depressed. So like I've been trying, but yeah. So we're gonna go through Throne for right now because Throne is just easier. It lets me accept everything. Most of the things I have on Throne are actually either things that I like absolutely need, like for example, sensory necklaces. I go through those like crazy, and I don't have one right now, and it's causing me to bite my fingers a lot more. I had stuff for hand cam streams on there. I have like one of them is a drawing tablet. I got like a few snack boxes to do snack reviews. There's a lot of them that I'm really, really interested in doing. Shoutouts to tax fraud. Charlie and Riley and Corey are also very shit good. What?
Huh?
I don't know. I like it. Riley is an interesting name. I like Riley as a name because it's good. Oh, gender non-binary names. I think Riley's an okay one. Riley's an okay one. I like Charlie as one. Corey, I don't really like as much. You've got a business PayPal, something to have in case people need a business account. That makes sense. I need to set one up, but it's a whole process of setting one up. So right now, we're just going through the Throne. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do some sillies, some funnies. Some funny kecks. So yeah, that's why things were going, weird. I'm probably actually going to set those up real quickly. I'm gonna quickly start those up. Because I need to add stuffs. Brain is burr right now. Gender neutral, but yeah, gender non-binary works too. Yeah, fair enough. Gender neutral sibling name, Sticks and Stones. Oh my god. If I have the documents for the LLC, why not create accounts for it? That's fair. That's fair. I don't have any LCC documents, so like that's why mine is being a little tough, a little icky. Gender neutral names for your child. The Destroyer. Yes. The Eater of Worlds would be another great one to go with.
Wolf Maiden, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Hello, welcome to stream. Yeah, I got business PayPal.
The Grungler, the Jizzler, if you will. Don't worry, I'm not gonna name my kid the Jizzler. This is also all, hinging on the fact that, I just realized. No, I don't want to look at that. Pardon if you guys can hear my, every little mouse click and everything I do. That's part of the ASMR of it. It's fine. Did they partner up with... They partnered with Gamer Subs. I didn't know that. That's good to know. I might have to put some Gamer Sub stuff up on my thing. So you guys can buy me Gamer Subs so I have stuff to drink. We can't just call something up. I'm gonna start calling my ferret Scrumbickly. Don't call the ferret Scrumbickly. Oh, what's gonna stop me if I call the fetus Scrumbickly? I thought you said you were gonna name a ferret. And I'm like, no. Don't name the ferret Scrumbickly. If you get the ferret, name it like. If you get a female ferret, name it Laika. And if you get a male ferret, name it Luca. There, we have Laika and male version's Luca there. You know, that gave me an idea. I should do a silly little, I should do a stream where I stream it under the femboy tag as, like, like the male version, the male counterpart. My ferret has been named Piddle. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Callard, you have a ferret? You actually have a ferret? You have a ferret? And you never told me about this? I want to get a ferret when I move out of my own place. I was going to name it Laika for a girl and Cheese for a boy. Cheese. No. Why did you say you... I was about to say, Callard, if you have a if you actually have a ferret and you have not shown me photos, I would strangle. I want a ferret bad. I do want a ferret. I want a baby ferret that I can name. I want a boy and a girl ferret, so we can have ferret. And they'd be cute. But yeah, I will eventually also have, stuff on the thing for, like, waifu stuff. So I can have, like, waifu gamer subs. I'm gonna be going through the throne soon and adding more. Counter-argument? Baby otter. That is a good counter-argument. If you can legally own an otter, then I don't blame you. Yar har fiddle-dee, being a pirate is alright with me. Do it. I've had that stuck in my head recently. Weird thing to have stuck in your head. But I have yar har fiddle-dee, being a pirate is alright with me. Doing you want because a pirate be free. You are a pirate. Just had that playing in my head on a loop. And it's so weird. But it's fun. Yar har fiddle dee dee, being a pirate is hard with me. Do what you want, cause a pirate be three. I was gonna say needs to be arrested for avoiding pet tax. Very playing with our emotions like that. Callard, exactly. Callard is nothing if not an emotional terrorist. Callard is nothing but an emotional terrorist. I'm a little jester. In the event I get a pet ferret, I'll name it Pickles. With the pickles. With the pickles. Yar har skibidi dee, being a Sigma is all of me. God damn it, why did I sing that out loud? I was gonna say he needs to be arrested for avoiding pet tax. Okay. My revenge for how often I'm mogged in my own chat. What does that even mean? Callard, what does mogging mean? You can call me and do like a voice description if need be. Achilles, what you just said, I'm calling over there. I'm on a Wikipedia page for how horrendous my ex are. Callard, do you actually have a Wikipedia page? Hold on. Callard Kane, do you actually have a Wikipedia page? I'm going to reverse your kneecaps for singing that song. Clip that. Oh, that's right. You guys are free to clip, like, whatever. If I say something and you guys think it's worthy of being clipped, go ahead and clip it. I'm going to reverse your kneecaps. Ooh, funny cack. No, but I totally should set one up. You have to be talked about in at least one news article for that to work, sadly. I'd say if you're going for one, don't go for actual Wikipedia, go for, a different one that actually, like, lets you do the stuff. I almost have a Wikipedia page. That's for the business stuff, though. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, I'm here for a bit. Welcome. Yelly has turned to the dark side and is now watching on YouTube. Can I call and explain for just a moment? I was only here, so I'm gonna pay minimal attention to the little mammal. Only if you want to. Only if you want to. Hold on. Let me just quickly... Yoink. If you're able to, just call me, and I'll make sure chat can hear you. No. I could do it, no sweat. Only if you'd like to. Only if you'd like to or able to. Never feel pressured to do anything by me. I'm curious, because I don't know what PNG tuber they're gonna pull up with. For the crime of using the S word, you are sentenced to eating a light bulb every day at noon. How do you pronounce those? I can do it, no sweat. Give me a sweat, no sweat. Got it. No sweat. No perspiration. Good call, Pog. I can answer. Hold on. I can listen. You guys will hear... Oh, I just realized. The music's gonna be doubled, so I'm gonna turn that off. I return to where I belong. bullied back onto the funny. Is this a crossover episode? Always has been. Dude, I need somebody to draw Pyre and Yelly in the meme. This is crossover episode, always has been, and it's Twitch and YouTube and Restream. It'll be silly. It'll be a haha silly funny moment. Ooh woo. Ooh woo and oh wow. Ooh boo. Oh wow. Ooh woo oh wow ooh woo. Ooh ooh wow. Ooh wow ooh wow ooh wow. Dum dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum dum. I should probably actually do some more ASMR stuff here. Ooh ooh no wow. Ooh oh wow. Ooh 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 wow. Ooh 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 wow. Ooh wow. Ooh wow. Yes, I did. I just sung Baven with oohs and ohs. Oohs and ohs. I'm back in a little bit. I'm gonna grab the electric guitar. Yo, Poggies. Have fun. Have fun, friend. Do I have... Oh, I do have it on. I don't know why I didn't do the thing, but hello. You are on stream. Let me see. Oh god, you're taking so much your stream. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta eat small, big calorie.
Hello, little people in Laika stream.
Hello, hello. Very quiet, very chill. Let me get smaller. There we go.
Allow me to explain the art of mogging.
Mogging.
Yes. So, have you? All right. I don't believe you've watched Breaking Bad. Now, have you?
No, no, I have not.
Okay. I want to say it could also be. It was also used in, I want to say, 21 or 22 Jump Street. One of them. 1 second.
A child. Must be growing cat ears in his grave. Did you just call him Braven? What the fuck? Why did you let him in? Because it's gonna become an anti-ASMR stream now. It'll be fun. Trust me. Hello.
I am here now. So, in the movie 21 or 22 Jump Street, they explain the term mad dogging, which is shortened down to mogging. Now, mad dogging is whenever you use a face, like you use your face to display an emotion that expresses superiority over someone that you want to feel inferior. So say I was looking at you and I began mewing and it was fucking immaculate. This would be me mad dogging you, and this would be me otherwise known as mogging you. I would be mogging you if I was mewing. Looking dead into those blinkers and letting you know that I am the superior organism. Now my chat does this to me a lot.
Like a mew for the rest of the stream. They're telling me to mog and mew for the rest of the stream.
Well, if you mog and mew for the rest of the stream, it's going to be a silent stream. It's going to be a silent picture. Because you can't break the mew streak once you start.
Oh, fuck. Right.
Of course. So they obviously don't know what it means to mog. so that when they try to mog me, it means little to nothing because I understand that I am the alpha male in that situation.
God. Slowly devolving, and the more you go on, the more you sound like a fucking Ben Shapiro type, and I hate it.
Now, let's say hypothetically, you were to begin mogging in your stream.
No.
So there you go. That is the definition of mogging or mad dogging. I hope you find this useful. In chat, when you try to mog me, understand that a wolf toils not with the opinion of the sheep.
What? Okay then. Thank you, Callard Kane, for calling in and explaining.
I am a hippopotamus at the watering hole, and you are all gazelle that have strewn just a bit too close. At any moment, I could snap and bite, and you wouldn't be able to stop it.
Left. Oh god. Chat, the ever elusive Callard Kane. If you're not following them, how the fuck did you find my stream? If you're not following them, how the fuck did you find my stream? First of all. Second of all, go follow them. They are 10 times more funny than I am. They are the funny ha-has. The silly comedian, if you will. You know how I got here? Fuck off. I know how you got here.
Sigma Ohio Riz, Baby Gronk, Ice Spice Soja, Cat Queso, Extra Speed, Skibbity.
ASMR. Goop boy emerges from the watering hole to threaten the local gazelle population. Oh my god. Oh, it's making me cry. It's making me cry of laughter. Being the bat, don't run away. Achilles being Zoomer in YouTube while the rest of Twitch chat mogs at me. It's great. Time to put on a depleted uranium inkling on so I don't die. Ooh. Yes. Welcome to the funnies. This is the funnies. The funniest part is like that was all in silence because I didn't have the music on. So it's just like a quiet threatening. A personal invitation. Yes, exactly. Dude, if you guys post that, I will send it to Callard for them to post on their YouTube as a full clip. I will edit it and make it even funnier. I'll do it for Callard because Callard is good friend. I'm feared, not Coop reason. Here's the guitar loop on to mixing. Yo, poggies. You know what's the other funny thing? Is that the funny thing is that Auntie and Callard are both here, and I see them both as streamer sons in the best way possible. Both of them started streaming after enjoying my streams, so this makes me very happy. I see them as the brothers, the silly friends. Hello. Diana Jen 28, welcome to the stream. We are having a silly funny ASMR time. We are true Sigmas, exactly. Oh my god, I just realized I'm rocking back and forth in my chair, and every so often, Twitch stops tracking, or stops showing video feed, and then it, shows the sped up version of it, and it looks bad. It looks so bad. I want to say a week or so after your debut. Fair. I finished the mixing. Oh, the guitar loop on the mixing gear. I am feared, and with good reason. Yes. We are the true Sigmas. Anywho's, yeah, we're being Zoomers. We're being Zoomers because of, I think last time we talked about hagdom and how I'm slowly but surely approaching hag age. So yeah. Laika inspired me a long time ago. It's had to have been over 3 years. It's 2 or 3 years I've known Auntie for. They knew me back before I was the ferret. It's funny. It's not like me too as well, guys, or anything, but because of Callard and Aries streams, I decided to start it. And I've been watching the VTuber design videos to help plan. Yo, if you need any help, let me know. Can't stop with this damn Zoomer talk. Yelly, you just need to get on our level. You need to be more Sigma. You need to Mog. You need to, what's the other thing he said? The other thing he said other than Mew. You need to Mew more. There. I've been here through pretty much every redesign, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much every redesign. Every redesign, every rebrand. Every company I've gotten into that has then became defunct. Mew. Yeah, you're a gooner. You need to... You're a gooner. You need to... Like, I don't think you're immune to the bat. Fuck. Fuck, you noticed that I was insulting him. Shit. Why is the word Mew? That's the cute noise a kitten makes. Mew, mew, mew. I think it's because the actual creator of its name is Mew. Like, I don't think you're immune to a bat. You know that firsthand. I do know that firsthand. I got bapped the other stream. It was silly. Edge maxing for real though. We're getting into Zoomer humor and this is scaring me. I'm technically... Am I? Hold on. I need to check something. How old are Zoomers? Oh no. Oh no. I'm a Zoomer. I'm a Zoomer because I'm a very late end Zoomer though. I'm a very late end Zoomer. Achilles, yes. Dr. Mew. Yeah, it was made by Dr. Mew. Something, blah blah. Something mogging, something blah blah, something Zoomer talk. Cat ass behavior. Exactly. Don't make me come over there again. Okay, hippo. You just, you know Callard walked his way into me calling hippo. I want to say okay, hold on. Let me find where we are. Mewing is when you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth to create suction and define your cheekbones. Oh. Callard's persona has been chosen. Oh my god. Are we gonna have to draw Callard as... You know what's even better? Callard, we need to draw you as Mr. Hippo from the FNAF games and have you do the long-ass diatribe that he does. I have no persona. I'm gonna make you one now. Haha. Your persona will now be a hippo. Wait, you don't get the late night zoomies? I do get the late night zoomies. That's why I can't sleep and why I need... That's why I need these. That's why I need these. Let me just... That's why I need these. Why I need my meds, which I'm not going to take yet because it's way too early for my meds. Anyways, I'm getting classic over here, up over to my native habitat. Enrichment in our enclosures? I'm going to draw you over so many scenes from Madagascar. Oh my god, yes, please. Some bitch. Oh my god, he likes him. Oh my god. Can we animate Callard's face over the I like 'em big? I like 'em chunky chunk. Personally, I just goon with edge maxing and mewing to Ohio Skibbity Sigmas to sleep. What the fuck? Does Callard like 'em big? Oh my god. Chat, we've gone too far. We've gone too far. We've gone too far into the Zoomer language. I don't know what's going on. I'm too old for this. For real, no cap on God. No, I know that one. That was a little closer to my time. Hold on, I'm actively breaking my fingers. Hold on. Can I? There we go. I got one. Trying to crack them. Looks like you're praying. What the fuck? That's because I was sitting with my hands together like this. So, are you working? Because I actually was sitting with my hands together. Not like praying, but like I love them all. Big, chunky, small, thin, all of them. I was during the time of yeet. The yeet. The era of yeet, we'll say. Big and chunky is from Madagascar. The Moto Moto song does count as Zoomer because I feels very old now. It's not, but it's silly. It's not, but it's... Apparently Zoomer is from 6 years old to 24 years old. So, like, I'm still in the Zoomer era. And I'm like, fucking get me out of this. I feel like... I don't want to go to the millennial side, but I don't want to go to the Zoomer side either. There needs to be, like, a secondary distinction in the middle. Kind of like how they have the young Gen Zers, the young Gen Xers, and the old young Xers, or whatever the I'm a Zoomer, damn. We're all Zoomers. I'm pretty sure all of us here are Zoomers, unless somebody's a secret, millennial. We're millennials and Zoomers. How the fuck is Madagascar 3 from 12 years ago? I don't know. I don't know, and it hurts. Feeling like you're about to blow into dust yet? Very much. Millennials. Millenni-Zoomer. Exactly. Okay, where's the secret boomer? We're all old Zoomers. Exactly. We're the older era of Zoomers. It's pretty much who's in this chat. Everyone who's in this chat is on the older age of Zoomers, which I think is the perfect age right now. The perfect age range. The only problem is, like, you know what I gotta do? I gotta start appealing to the millennials by playing old millennial games. I need to start playing, like, the funny Pokemons and the Zeldas and the Earthbound. I need to tap that market. The old enough to have money, but the young enough to still get with the times and know lingo. And be able to like, you guys get what I mean. The Harry Potter books. Yeah. The people that are old enough to live through the dawn of the new age, but, young enough to still be willing to give money to an online streamer. Haha, you fool. While looking for boomers among us, you have missed those below the age of 6. My soldiers have already infiltrated your ranks. If they have, they need to get the fuck out, because, no children. No children under the age of 16 are allowed in this stream. That's what we've said. We've set the age at 16. Content warning 16 plus is what we are here. Like with music, I can see who listens to it, and there's literally only one person who is in the 70 to 80 page. And I'm just sitting here confused why the hell this old person is listening to EDM. Because they were ahead of their time. They were born in the wrong generation. Fellow baby warriors, let out your public transport screeches. If you're a baby under the age of 16, please get in line to be iced by the mods. Rats, my dastardly plan has been foiled. Chats, ice the babies. Ice all the babies. I don't want them here. Children are too much energy and too much... We don't like children here. We're not every other Minecraft YouTuber. We're not a Minecraft YouTuber. We don't like children. I'm going to throw 3-year-olds at Laika with an orbital cannon strike. No! No, don't throw children at me. I won't know what to do. Children make me very uncomfortable. I'm going to throw 3-year-old. She doesn't know that us baby warriors are mods now. No! No babies, no warriors. Hello, Pluto. Welcome to stream. God damn it. We don't need any more Dream SMP. We don't need them. We don't need Dream here. Rise my child's children's no. Complete global toddler saturation. You know, that's what America's trying to do right now. That's the funniest thing. Like, for example, the vice president pick that Trump has, who is J.D. Vance, has got on record saying, like, I want Americans to have more babies. There is a crisis of no babies being born in America. You need to have babies. And I'm just here like, fuck you. No babies. No babies. I'm not gonna have children until I'm in my 30s or 40s when I have my shit together. We've gone on record to say sex now. No sex. No sex. Bad. No sex. No sex for you. Australian Emily, yeah, those children can heck off. Hello, Australian Emily. Welcome to the YouTube chat. No, with that money, bud. We need money for babies. Yeah. But babies mean money, and you aren't willing to give us money, so no. No babies if there's no money involved. If the government were to subsidize us having children and give actual, like, profitable tax benefits to lower income neighborhoods that allow us to have children, like, that would be nice. There's a crisis of motherfuckers not being able to pay for food and medicine. Yeah, exactly. Like a question, if I take a screenshot of this with no context, so you standing next to Rise My Children's Orders, are you gonna explode at that? I'm gonna be very uncomfortable like that. I'm gonna be very uncomfortable if you do that. We could do without based. Yeah, we can. Trust me, I'm not a YouTuber that's gonna come out as being one that likes children. Never. If someone paid me, like, I don't know how much that money is, because there's no, commas, I'd have a baby. You would have to give me a lot of text. I need to find, first of all, 100k. Add another 2 zeros onto it, and that's about how much people spend on babies. Like, legitimately, the amount of money that is spent, that a parent will spend on a child in their lifetime, is near the millions. Babies don't have money. Oh ho ho, sweet Laika. Never underestimate mom's credit card. No, we're not gonna use the credit cards for babies. No. We could do without Dream Must Be stuff. Based. Very based. We could do without children in general. There's too many people on this planet. People need to die. People need to stop having kids because there's too many people on this planet. We're well over too many people on this planet. China had the right thing by limiting people to only have one child. I'm joking. When I say that, it's a joke. Don't quote me on that. I'm just joking. I think you should just be able to live your own life, and if you don't want to have children, you shouldn't be forced to have children. People say people need to die without context is wild. Exactly. More people need to die. More people need to die. Australian Emily, thank you for the follow. Right after I say more people should die. I think either more people should die or more people should be able to retire from their jobs at a younger age. We do have too many people agree, which is why you should consider cannibalism. No, we're not gonna have the cannibalism conversation again. We're not having this conversation again. Dying is based. Dying is based. 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, fair, but also, no. Guys, we're not gonna do cannibalism. Again? Again? What did I miss? We're not. We've had the cannibalism conversation before. I'm not having it again. No. We're not gonna advocate for cannibalism. What did I miss? Yelling me. Haha. Yeah, no, we're not gonna advocate for cannibalism. We are only going to advocate for, the things we advocate for. Cremation over burial grounds, definitely. Or, theoretically speaking. I clipped off to something and now we're talking about cannibalism? Yeah. We're talking about dying and what should happen to people after their death. Because I am taking the hard stance of, more people need to die, oh god. Cremation is better for the population. Yes. Listen, I'm talking out my ass right now, and I'll admit that I'm talking out my ass. But it's really funny. It's really funny. So I think the Earth as it is has an overpopulation problem in general. I think there's a genuine satire document, The Unfortunate Truth. It's a text about how too many people and not enough food, so we eat people to save food. Yeah, makes sense. Ferrets do have instances of cannibalism. A member of a litter dies. The healthy ones have been recorded to eat it. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of cannibalism in the animal kingdom, but I don't think humanity should resort to cannibalism. Unless it's in, like, a genuine need of crisis, like, only in specific instances is it morally okay to do cannibalism. I don't think it's a good thing. I think that is the cannibal confirmed? Stop! I'm not a cannibal. I'm not a cannibal. I don't eat people. I don't eat people or ferrets. I eat soup. I just eat soup. That's what I eat. Cannibalism leads to disease and deterioration of the body. Exactly. Exactly. What's in the soup? Typically clams, actually. Typically clams and potatoes. I like my clam chowder. Ferret soup, understood. No, guys, we're not gonna make this a joke, please. Please, no, we're not gonna do cannibalism joke, please. But no, I do think the Earth has an overpopulation problem. I think that we shouldn't be limiting the amount of people that should have children. I don't think that that's the answer. I think the answer is just let people live their lives and not make people feel pressured that they have to have children. Composting might arguably be better for the ecosphere. Exactly. Everybody should be composted. There's the answer. We have instead of graveyards, we have giant compost facilities where all of the bodies are buried neatly, and you can buy your compost of your dead family members, and then you can use it in your gardens, and you can honor them and let them live on. There. You should bury people in the garden, and you should always have, like, every time a person dies in, like, family or community, it doesn't become the argument of, okay, who's paying for the funeral? It's okay, who's keeping grandma in the backyard in a flower bed? Tree grandma? Tree grandma. I know there are places where you can ask that to be done to help grow farm trees, like fruit trees and stuff. Exactly. When I die, when I inevitably perish on this earth, I want two things to happen. I want my main, like, healthiest bits to be planted with, planted with crops, so I can continue living on in the form of, like, a tree. Preferably either a willow tree or, like, an apple tree. Or, on the other hand, I want parts of myself to be cremated. Like, for example, each family member gets, like, a cremated finger. And that they can, like, wear as, like, a pendant or keep on their mantle. Like, everybody gets a little piece of me that they are allowed to keep. And they could choose whether it's, like, ashes or, like, if they want a little bit of my blood. I think that would be interesting. Hey, but next bit, we don't eat people here. Yeah. Now there are places where you can ask to do that. We're doing a lot of sillies. We're doing a lot of sillies. We have a lot of big sillies on the docket. Give the ones you hate the middle fingers. My middle fingers are reserved for my biological father and my biological mother, respectively. If neither of them are alive, it goes to the next of them married. It'll be funny. Hell yeah. I have to ask, what couch are you actually sitting? Or, like, in VR chat or something? I'm using a program called Warudo. The Warudo. It's a 3D motion capture program that's specifically made for VTubers. This is one of the preset places that they have in it. Hell yeah, is that Warudo? The Warudo. Yeah, it's Warudo. And it's basically just like a silly... I can load VRM files in here and it tracks. And it's really, really fun. And I have a lot of different models, but I'm just using my main model today because the comfy cozy one that I used in the thumbnails of my YouTube is kind of broken right now. The problem is the tracking that I have isn't that good. And also it doesn't help that my lights are off, so I'm gonna go turn my lights on. There. Tracking should be a little bit better. The problem is I have a backlight, so it's lighting me up from behind because I have a window. And then I have a light above me now, so that should hopefully improve tracking. That's why I'm slipping in and out of the ether. Yes. I slip in and out of the ether because it's funny. It's funny, keck. And yeah. I'm gonna take another sip of my hot chalky. Cold chalky now. Is the couch softer on the inside? Yes. Because it's like wearing a fursuit, because that's literally all a fursuit is. Fun thing we could talk about, I used to know a person that made fursuits, so I know what's inside the fursuits. And it literally is just like wearing a couch. That's the best way I can describe it. It's literally wearing a couch. Wearing a fursuit is literally like wearing a couch. You get the padding, the fur is like the actual lining of the couch. Comparing a couch to a fursuit is not expected. It's not expected, but it's exactly what it is. Because most fursuits, I know some of them, they have installed fans inside. Yeah, it's like wearing, it's pretty much the closest thing it is to is wearing a couch. Because how they get the padding and stuff for them to look like the actual mask and everything, there's two ways that it's done nowadays. It's traditionally done with actually, it's primarily done with foam. And it's the same foam that you use to line, like, put the soft plushy parts in couches. Which is exactly why we compare fursuiting to specifically, like, couches. And then the other modern way people do it is by 3D printing the headpieces. That's the other way people do it nowadays, is 3D printing the headpieces, and then they'll still cover them in foam. Because it allows for better airflow and more room. I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I ever get a furry version of Laika, I would absolutely try and make a fursuit to go to conventions. I'd try and buy the clothes. I'd fully cosplay with the fursuit head and everything. Maybe a bit of a downer, but remember the stream started 2 hours ago and how we are now? Yeah. That's usually how it goes. Streaming usually does help with the mood. It gets me actually talking to people instead of just sitting in my own, like, misery. But yeah, I would actually love to do, like, con appearances in a fursuit. I'd even try and figure out how to make the mouth move. And then I'd probably end up trying to figure out, yippee, we helped the boss. Exactly. So yeah, my funny thing that I was thinking would be like the little open close mouth. I would figure out a way to do that. To have an open closed mouth and then maybe have like a speaker inside of it, so that way I can speak it to a microphone that's inside the head and you can hear my voice through it a lot louder. I think that would be really interesting. There are ways to do that, and I've seen fursuits that do that. Like, I believe there's one of them that's based off a roller coaster called the Smiler, and I think that's also the name of the suitor that wears it, is the Smiler. They have speakers all over their suit that actually, like, they can talk through and play music through, and I think it's the coolest thing ever. Chat, for those of you guys who didn't know, I actually was a furry in high school. I had a fursona that I used to do, and I really like the furry culture. And funny enough, the furry back then was a plushy version, but it wasn't a ferret. So I would love to do something like that and go to conventions in fursuit. and do appearances for VTuber panels as a fursuiter. That would be really fun. The only thing is I don't have the money to commission somebody to make a fursona design of Laika. I'd also want to get one of those, like, really pretty, like, I wouldn't do a normal furry. I wouldn't do, like, the normal toony look. I'd go for something more like a, hold on. I'm gonna quickly, change scenes so I can show you guys. We're gonna quickly change scenes, and I'm gonna have to flip models, because this model is incorrectly saved. This is from what I was showing you guys, the model that I made on stream. With your guys' input, which she has changed, by the way. She has changed, and I eventually will change her to be, to have a few extra little things, but, I changed her hairstyle and everything. So let me just quickly calibrate her to be the correct Laika. I gotta move some stuff around a bit. Hold on. There we go. There we go. And then now I should be able to just flip onto screen share. The ferret moved. It's a cool avatar, thank you. I have a couple of them. That one, which is, I changed her name, by the way. Her name is not, Yuri anymore. Her middle name is gonna be Yuri, though. Never mind, it's the ferret. Ooh, it does look neat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me just quickly do this. We're not gonna open that up, because that might dox me. Here, I'm gonna quickly just... We're just gonna quickly hide display capture, just while I look this up. So you guys don't have to see the guts of stream. Hold on. And back. Very nice, very nice. Also, Spectra Phantom, welcome to the stream. We typically... I noticed you have a Minecraft character as your face. The next Minecraft stream is probably going to be tomorrow. Let me just quickly... I'm going to pull up YouTube chat. I'm going to make sure I have Twitch still opened up so I can see what you guys are saying. So that's the tab that we're going to use to look up things. This is the tab that needs to be... have Twitch open and on the side so I can actually see Twitch chat along with the YouTube chat. Chats are right next to each other. Welcome back while you're gone. Like I had been thrown at the couch because of slime you got on it. Now we're here. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. No, what happened is I wanted to talk about fursuits and furry stuff. Sure, I can tune in. I haven't played Minecraft in 8 years. This is PFE for Middle School Legacy, but sounds fun. Eee! Feel free whenever. We're talking about fursuits right now. Specifically, I would want one a lot like... Let me see if this is the correct wording for it. Like... I'm trying to find them. I was here a bit for the first stuff. Fair enough, fair enough. Here, I'm gonna turn on display capture again. Kind of like one of these guys, one of these silly ones. Like the kimono style instead of the realistic. Like here's the three types that I've been seeing. The cartoony, which is more American style cartoony. The kimono, which is the more Eastern style animation, and then the realistic. I personally do not like realistic. I like the kimono type the best. The kimonos tend to have the tiny mouth and nose, big ears and big eyes. And like, for example, this is what I was talking about earlier. A lot of times, people will 3D print the actual base heads for the fursuits now, which I think is like way better to do than like the other ways I've seen, which is like one of them is using mesh. There's a sort of like plastic mesh that you can use that's typically used for the eyes, but after a while that stuff begins to crack and break. So it's recommended to not do anything like that with it. But like, see, you can buy the files, you can buy the insert stuff for it. And you can like paint it. Here's another one you can use to make the things. I would like one, if I do like con appearances as Laika in the furry, this would probably be like the route I'd go for it. Hi Pachi, hello, welcome to stream. I gotta reopen up Twitch and YouTube chat because it tabbed out of it. But hello. The insides are like a couch. So, hold on. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna do a thing. I have to tab back into here. Because I realized something that I didn't have on before. I need to make sure. Okay, I just needed to make sure because sometimes, if you pull it up, it might show a different type of insides of a furry, and that's not good. We can't show that on any of the usual outlets that I stream on. But, yeah, as you can see, it's usually just a bodysuit with various stages of foam placed onto it. Like, the insides of helmets, of, like, the heads, are foam. This one looks like a more solid type of foam, as opposed to, like, the, this was more of, like, a plastic, like a styrofoam looking, or, like, a thicker styrofoam, but usually it's just fabric. It's fabric that's layered, like, the inside is fabric lined, usually, and there's foam on the outside. And it's the same foam that you put into couches. I've even heard of furries ripping apart couches to make fursuits. But you need to clean it to do that, which is a little bit off. Let me try and see. Like, as you can see, this is one of them turned inside out for cleaning. It's all just fabric and... it's all fabric, foam, and fur. And that's pretty much it. See? It's just foam. It's just foam, fur, and fabric, which pretty much is just, which is pretty much, yeah, just a couch. Wearing a fursuit is like, we're not gonna look at that one. I thought that was just gonna be a normal full body. Sometimes they make them as like Velcro pads, which I like doing, because then you can take them off if you're getting too hot. So yeah. Furry surgeon must be wild. Definitely, definitely. Babysitting my nephew blows, but otherwise alright. Fair enough. How are y'all doing? We're doing really well, Patchy. How are you? But yeah, the insides of a fursuit are basically like a couch. Sorry for being ignorant. I've heard people talk about furries before, but is like some people identify as gender fluid, or it's just cosplaying? It's just cosplaying. So, furries... It depends. For some people, there's different levels of it. Typically, when people are talking about the people wanting to be like the toony anthropomorphic animal characters, that's more in line with otherkin and therians. Furries, usually it's just about the art and the costuming. Like, for example, when I say that I'm like a furry, I'm more into the artistic side of it that likes the, hold on, I'm moving chat real quick just so I can see. I personally like more of the artistry of it and how people like make everything for it. I don't identify with the Therians or anything like that because I like being a human. I like being a human. But I think it's funny to dress. It's fun and like a cool pastime to create and dress up in fursuits. Some people it's different. Some people actually do want to be their specific, like they identify as an animal, but that's more in line with something that's called a Therian or an otherkin. So yeah, pretty much died. I just came back from work from a convention today, and it was a bit too successful to the point where I have to make a second batch of everything that I made 2 days ago. Oof. I wish you luck, Patchy. I hope that it gets better because, oh my god, I can only imagine just stress baking.
But yeah,
It's not really... Here's what I'm talking about, by the way. This is what I was talking about when I said there's some dangerous methods. This specific mesh should not be used in suits. And this is from somebody who comes from the background of costuming. I come from a background of costuming, costume design, and cosplaying. That should not be in fursuits because that specific type of mesh is used for cross-stitching. And if you've ever seen cross-stitching that's older, that specific kind of mesh hardens and gets really brittle and breaks. And having that inside your head, like the fursuit head, is not good at all because it could cause cuts along your face. It can cause facial cuts, it can cause, like, it could stab into your skin, it could stab into your eyes. And face injuries are not really fun to treat. Which is why I'm heavily advocating for either just using the foam or using the hybrid 3D printed technique. Like, if I were to go back to what we were talking about earlier. Not that one. Not that one. Like, for example, if I go back to... This one is a hybrid foam one. It looks like there's parts of it that are styrofoam, like a hardened styrofoam that won't hurt you if it breaks. And it looks like it's also the polyfoam as well as just other soft types of foam. And then that one also has a fan built into it, which is really, really nice. But like, the 3D printed vials are probably the best ones to go with, in my opinion, especially if you're starting out, because they're easier to use. I actually know quite a bit about fursuit making. If anyone has any specific questions on it, like, I could probably get into it. I'm very, very willing to get into it, because I think it's such an interesting form of art. And I personally would love, like, a furry design, kimono design. And I've been wanting to do one for myself, but I just have... I don't know how to draw furries, is the issue. I need to learn. Like, for example, there's other different forms of kimono face. Like, this is a more mature face for kimono. This one's probably more of a younger face. Because you can adjust the facial proportions. It's like anime. That's the best way I can describe kimono. It's furry but anime. And anime but furry. In fact, that old, if you've ever seen the plastic, like, heads that people sometimes make and wear to anime conventions that are, like, anime characters, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, this is pretty much the same thing as that, except for instead of covering it in fur, they mainly will cover it in some kind of, like, spandex or skindex, or something that looks like skin, or sometimes they'll even just paint it with plastideb, that is skin-toned. Depending on what character they're making, or if they're making, like, an OC. And that's all that is. It's the same thing as, like, having a furry head, but it's an anime girl instead. So, yeah. Pyre's design is literally like a me for real, but not in a kin way or anything. Yeah, exactly. There's a big distinction between, like, actually furry, like, a furry... and Therians. There's a very hard distinction there that not a lot of people understand or get. I'm on the furry side of it. I like fursuit. I like the idea of all of these, especially, like, look at these. Look at this. I know this one's a listing and probably won't get this if you buy it, but, like, look at this. Look at how pretty that is. And, like, this one's probably actually made by the person because it's on Etsy. But, like, look at that. Look at how cute people can make them. Look at how cute it is. Like, it's anime but furry. It's furry but anime. It's cute. It's a combination of the two and it's great. And, like, people will actually, like, when they make the actual, like, base, they'll make specific, like, air pocket, like, air holes, so that way the air can come through the actual, like, base of the mask. And it helps really cool it down, which I heavily advocate for. Like, look at this. This one's like a toonie kimono kind of fusion that has, like, the big oversized teeth, the big anime eyes. This one actually also has a movable jaw, but it's 3D printed. It's got holes for air ventilation. Gosh, I think every fursuit things is like fursuit should have some sort of fan or AC unit because they're hot. Even the partial suits are a nightmare to wear. Exactly. And most of these kind of bases, you can actually mount a fan in there pretty easily. Typically, the fan would go somewhere either in between the eyes or in between the snoot. And you can actually buy, because this is something I have had to look into before. So, for an example, the best way that I can describe it, when I was in high school or middle school, around that time, I was diagnosed with something called vasovagal, which basically means if my body overheats, it shuts down, and I drop to the floor. And that happens if I overheat. So, like, that's the main reason I never got into, like, fursuiting, is because I would need to wear a cooling suit underneath. I've seen people make a cooling suit with ice packs. I've seen people, there's specifically cooling suits out there that are made to stay cool for long periods of time. They're typically, like, you have to go to military sites to, like, military resale sites to buy them. Or, like, you can go to, like, I'm trying to think about, like, where a good place to look for them would be. But I've actually seen a lot of furries talking about this because I've done research into it. That there are a lot of different cooling suits you can wear under the fursuit to make it, like, actually able to be worn. What? These suits get hot to wear? Haha, yeah, they do. We've talked about it earlier. The basic thing that I can compare it to is wearing a couch. You're literally just wearing a, like, going back to earlier, with the inside of the suits that I was showing off. If it's not a plastic base like that, like, we'll go over this one. You see how the legs are kind of, like, the digigrade legs are kind of thick. And if you ever go up to them and... If you ever go up to a furry and they allow you to, like, touch their fursuit, you'll sometimes feel that it's actually squishy. It's not because it's their skin under that and they actually have legs that go like that. It's that it's all couch foam. It's just, like, the same plushy foam that you wear, that you put on your couch, that squishes you into the couch. And... you know, if you're sitting on a couch for a very long amount of time, your butt might get hot and sweaty. It's the same thing for fursuits, except for you're wearing a couch. And there's probably less ventilation because it's a lot tighter on your body than a couch would be. So, like, something like this would be a nightmare to walk around in for a while. But people do it for the love of the craft. Some people have easier time regulating body temperatures. I do not, so I can't. But, like, it's a big thing. It's really, really cute. I personally like the kimonos. I have a friend of mine that specifically draws kimonos that I've been wanting to commission to do a design, but also I have no money, so I can't commission people to do furry designs or furry artwork. But, like, they're so cute. They're very cute. It's cute. It's just cute. Once I saw a bear mascot outside the sun in, like, 65 degrees. I hope she was okay. Oh, exactly. Exactly. The mascot... If you've ever actually seen those mascot suits that are typically worn to games and everything like that, that can also get really, really hot. Fursuits are heckin' expensive. Yeah, they are. Knowing me, I actually know how to make them because I had a family member that used to be commissionable for fursuits. They used to make fursuits as, like, a thing on the side. They don't anymore just because of... It was getting to the cost where the payment for them was outweighing the cost for it. So, like, they stopped doing it. But, So I know most of the stuff to make one, and I could make one theoretically. I just don't have the time or money to. if I ever get a con appearance, I would like to go in like I would either want to make one of these that is the plushie design, or I would specifically really like to do something like that. But yeah. And I think with that is where we're going to be ending stream. We're getting closer. We're inching closer to the 3-hour mark, and I don't like to stream for over 3 hours because then it becomes cumbersome. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of cute ones. There's a lot of cute things you can do. There's English versions of these at my work that I've been wanting to buy. The How to Draw Manga Furries. I've been wanting to read into this so that I can learn how to draw them. So that I can maybe make one myself, but that's a whole nother topic. So out of curiosity, how do we get to the subject of fursuits? I think we started talking about con appearances. I actually don't know. That's a good question. I actually don't know how we got to the topic of fursuits and furries. How did we get here? Yeah, the face is based on cats. Anime face is more based on cats, so the fursuits give a more anime look. It truly came full circle. Exactly, exactly. Remember calling Callard a hippo furry. That's right. That's right. We said Callard's persona would be a hippo because of a comment they made. I just arrived and it was already fursuits and furries. Yeah, exactly. A hippo furry. Technically, it'd probably be... Well, like... It'd probably be something else. Because there's certain furries are called different things. Like, for example, let's see if I can just find one scrolling here. Probably not in the kimono, because kimono usually leans more into, like, the foxes and cats, because it's easier to do. Like, there's a goat. I think that's actually meant to be, Goat Mom, or Goat Son from Undertale. I don't think there would be called anything different, or... Like, for example, there's scalies, which are like lizards. There's avians, which are birds. There's a lot of them, and they're very, very interesting. I think furry culture is really, really interesting. Like, this one's a sea animal. This one is a sea dragon, and they're kimono style. So this one would be kind of like a scaly because they have the scales. Hello, Waven. Bad time to join in because we are going to be ending soon. I just wanted to go off on a little tiny tyrant about furries and how, like, if I ever did con appearances, I would love to go like in a fursuit because it would be funny and YOLO. And just ended up talking about that for a little while. But yeah, I absolutely think it's such a cool idea. And I think, like, especially VTubers could translate really, really well into them. The label of furry is so broad, a lot of people mean completely different things by it. Exactly. Like, for example, we had Spectra earlier, who mentioned, like, hey, isn't this, like, a wanting to be an animal thing? And no, that's Therian. Therian sometimes falls... Okay, the best way I can explain it is like a Venn diagram. Not all furries are variants. Not all furries are Therians, and not all Therians are furries, but there is a lot of overlap. If Cal was a furry, I'd imagine him as an octopus or a squid. That would be really funny. It was more so we were joking about, because he said, I'm a hippo. Every time he had a spiel that he did, and he brought up being like a hippo in it, and we said, haha, funny hippo furry, like, FNAF. But yeah. That would also be really fun, to make, like, a version of Laika that is a FNAF animatronic, based off of, like, the one. It would be really cool. I am a hippo and you're all gazelles straying too close to my watering hole. Exactly. Exactly, yeah, that's how we got there. This has been a really weird stream. That's all I'm gonna say. We're all probably gonna head out soon. We might do an unofficial raid on Dalek. I'm never gonna get it right. I'm never gonna get it right. To Dalek. I don't think, though, the context actually added any context. It was one of those you had to be here for things. So luckily, you are able to watch the VODs up on the YouTube. They're in the live section, and they are all organized by, like, what exactly the stream is. This is going to be in the Zatsu section, which there's a lot of. Oh my god. But yeah, there's a lot of them. If you want to see anything like this, that would be the YouTube probably the best place to go. If not, I'm going to be streaming still. I gotta make my stream schedule for next week. For any of you who know Arthur, Arthur has talked me into doing a thing. And we're gonna see how that goes. I've never played League, but they're dragging me into League to teach me. Callard, I think, is gonna be there too, so we're gonna have to figure out times for that. I think this thing I brought to Stone is the Amazing Digital Sharks character I brought up, but he was a cricket. Ah, fair. An insect boy. It's been a weird, successful day, Ferret. Gosh, they got you. Good luck. Anywho's, yeah! You poor thing. Yes, I'll be there. Yes, absolutely. Me and Cal are gonna be taught League at the same time, which is gonna be hell. The whole group has been corrupted. You can blame Mr. Arthur Dracolich on YouTube for that. That is Arthur Dracolich on YouTube is the one who's dragging me to play League sometime next week. We have probably other Minecraft streams. There's gonna probably be a Minecraft stream tomorrow. It's gonna be a gorilla Minecraft stream. So I didn't plan it, but I'm like, now, like, fuck it, we're gonna play. We're gonna play it, it'll be fun. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining us, and I hope you have a very wonderful rest of your day. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch. The Kofi is down currently because Kofi doxed me to a few of my viewers. So, all donations and everything are to be handled through Throne. I'm gonna make the actual Throne donations later. So that way, hopefully, we can actually get some money flow because I'm broke. I have only worked one day this entire month, and it was 4 hours, so I only made like $40 this month. There is Dalek's channel, unofficial raid to them, and yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a very wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!